Good morning, AAA. This is Nick from One Day Wraps, and we are about to show you very quickly how to install the perforated material on the back of your vehicles on the windows. This is what you'll need. This is 3M masking tape. That's 2-inch masking tape. A simple blade. We use Olfa brand utility knives here. If you have a very sharp utility knife, that would work as well. Also, your squeegee, which we included in your shipping container. A simple microfiber cloth, as well as some denatured alcohol. Denatured alcohol, that's important. And then also, of course, the piece of material that you're going to install onto the window. We're going to take you step-by-step process on how to get this done quick and effectively. So here we have George. George is our lead installer here at One Day Wraps. He's simply going to clean the window with the denatured alcohol. The reason we use denatured alcohol and not soap and water is denatured alcohol does not leave a film, and it'll wipe the window completely clean, no grease, no fingerprints, nothing left on it. Whereas soap and water, it can still leave a slight film. Even though you won't see it, it'll still leave a little film on there. So now you see that the window is clean. George has taken just a couple strips of 2-inch tape. He's going to set those up on top of the truck right there. Now he's going to take his material. He's going to find center. You can simply find center by just folding it in half, end to end. Line up the AAA logos. And make a crease. Simply make a crease right in the middle. Those AAA logos are your mark. And you're simply going to run it flush to the bottom of the window. And once you have a general idea of where it should go, center on that light. You may have another point of center on your vehicle that you will use. Simply tape it up and make a couple double checks. And once you verify where center is, you're going to run a piece of 2-inch tape along the top of the material. A long piece, halfway on the vehicle and halfway on the material. Verify that the whole window is covered. And now you're going to simply lift and fold over to the top, let it rest on top of your vehicle. And now you're going to peel the backing paper off. Go ahead and peel that all the way off. Once that is complete, grab equally, hold the material as flat as possible, and just pull down and let it rest on the window. Now you're going to take your squeegee. And this is important. You want to work from the middle out. And it's okay if you go from middle to left or middle to right. It doesn't matter. Make sure you always start at the middle, pulling away from the material. You never want to push into it. You notice how George is pulling up and then pulling down. That just ensures that your squeegee doesn't stick to the material and tries to eliminate all bubbles. Once your material is completely sealed to the window, go ahead and pull your pieces of 2-inch masking tape off at this point. And after you peel the masking tape, you may have a little bit of pullback. Just go ahead and press that down on the edge. Make sure you get those edges completely sealed all the way to the end of the window. Next, what George is going to do, he's going to get his utility knife out. Now, George showed me that. It's really important that you don't stick the blade out much farther than that because you do not want to cut the paint. So all you're going to do now is simply run the blade along the edge of the window at a 45-degree angle back and just follow that window's edge all the way around the window. Again, make sure you do not cut the paint. Don't extend your razor blade too far out. and you'll be safe not to cut the paint. And he's just going to follow all the way around the width of the window. And as you can see, it just peels right off. The next thing George is going to do, he's just going to run his finger around the edge of the window just to make sure that he seals that cut line. Simply stick your finger on the edge of that material and just make sure it's pressed down. And if you have a bubble in your material, it's okay. Simply take the tip of your razor blade or like a needle, just poke right in the middle. Let the air release and just press it down in a circle in that motion, and it'll get rid of any bubble you may have. And that is it. Your installation is now complete.